Awesome. Okay, so starting off with the recap of last session, where our heroes picked up on the high road to Phandalin. Belmear was receiving some suggestions for the name of his signature brew, notable one being Cart Crasher. Along the way, they came upon an overturned cart that belonged to their patron, Dungeon Rockseeker. In a flash, goblins loosed a barrage of arrows, fatally striking their carriage leader, Landis Kai. The party beat back goblins, but Kosef was unable to stabilize their guide. Following a trapped goblin path, they found themselves outside a cave. Two goblins were standing guard, became alerted to your presence, and let loose the dogs of war. After dispatching the goblins and scattering the canines, you all ventured into the cave and found a wannabe goblin leader named Ymik. He wished to usurp the leader, Clarg the Bugbear. For the party's trouble, Sildar, the companion of Gundren, would be released. Searching around in the west, you all found Clarg and defeated him with a little bit of trouble and the help he had from his goblins. And you're able to find a nice little hoard of treasure, as well as a significantly looking painted piece of wood and a jade statuette of a frog. Ymik tried his luck at double-crossing the party, who intended the same if it came to it, and chucked a weakened Sildar off a ledge. Kosef rushed the goblin, latched a hand upon him, and a darkened flash of negative energy rushed over Ymik's body and disintegrated him. In a rush of desperation, the goblins fled, some escaping, others falling beneath the hero's fists and blades. With Kragma hideout cleared, the party, with the mystery box in tow, carried Sildar back to the wagon to continue their journey on to Phandalin. Is there anything you guys want to do as you're on the road?
Is our buddy still passed out?
Sildar? Yes. He is very passed out. He looks like he's not terribly injured, but he's going to need a lot of rest to get better.
So we're just cruising.
Can you Bryce, you need to turn yourself up.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
Much better.
I actually got closer to the mic.
Okay.
I was leaning back.
Okay, yeah, we'll see if we can do something about that at some point. Okay. So nothing in particular. Who wants to be driving the carriage? Because right now you don't have one anymore. It's just you three.
Do.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, Sparky, you're driving the carriage. Let's see. What's your animal handling like? Passable. Passable to drive trained oxen. Okay, so that's good. Anything from you, Kosef?
No, Kosef is just deep in thought about Gundren.
Okay, understandable. So you guys were about let's see, probably two or so hours. Let's go to the Sword Coast map. And let's see.
Oh, and we did not long rest, correct?
Correct. You were all short rested though.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
Okay.
probably ran into your goblin trouble somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's see. Can I draw? Yeah, I imagine like Goblin Cave was somewhere over here. Attack was like right around here, so you're making your way the rest of the distance. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. On the way, you notice because Kosef's in the back, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in the back.
You notice that for a second, it looks like the body of Landis kind of shakes a tiny bit.
Remind me who Landis is again?
The carriage driver.
Oh,
He's dead.
right. But his body is shaking.
No, just kind of like twitch.
but he is dead.
Yes,
As
as far as you
do.
know.
I'm gonna check for a heartbeat. Kosef is hopeful.
Okay. You can check for a heartbeat and feeling all over. You don't feel one.
Why are you playing with that corpse back there? Bit weird, man.
Leave me alone, dwarf. You can tell Kosef is ticked off because he's not even referring to you by your actual name.
Fine, whatever suits your boat. He just kind of goes back to tinkering with some drinks.
Okay. Anything from Sparky?
He's driving. He doesn't know what's going on in the back.
I mean, he has ears.
Talk while driving. It's allowed.
What's going on?
Nothing. We're fine.
He's playing with a corpse.
I'm not playing with it. I'm examining it.
Anything interesting?
Is there anything on the cabbie, like anything lootable?
Good question. He has a map that looks a lot like the one you're seeing right now.
Nice.
His is a little bit more marked up and has notes about various places of interest on the high road.
Okay, I yoink the map from the corpse.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I feel really bad that he died. I wish we could do something about it.
I do too, but I'm not powerful enough to cast a resurrection spell, so not much we can do.
It's pinky twitches.
Are you not going to tell us this?
I go and I examine the hand of the pinky that twitched.
It's got blood on it from... His hand has blood on it from when he sort of grasped towards his neck, where he was struck by an arrow. But it's just the normal hand of an old dead man.
I don't sense anything like undead about him.
Nope.
Okay.
Coming along the road, our carriage driver would notice that there is a short tower a couple miles off, just above the tree line. You'd also notice that as you've been kind of coming along this road, you round a bend, and as you round the bend, you notice that there are about 6 zombies like wandering out of the forest and onto the road.
Zombie alert!
Ah, zombies. How many do you see?
6.
2 for each, then.
Right.
What? Is that your specialty?
It is.
Yes. Just because it's my specialty doesn't mean I enjoy interacting with
Ooh,
them.
I feel so flattered. He quoted me from yesterday.
Yes, I did, and that was completely unintentional, I swear, Veronica.
I feel like that's actually something a cleric would say.
Anyway, if you're done messing with the dead old man, let's go kill some zombies.
They're not particularly fast, so if you wanted to, you might be able to outrun ride them. or slow them down. You have options on your approach. They aren't on top of you yet.
Cripple them! Cripple them with the wagon!
What do I have? Do I have any?
While you
Well,
guys
I
might be
do.
fine with that, your animals might not like that so much.
I do not have any sort of range. I need to get myself a crossbow. I do not have any sort of ranged weaponry.
You do. I mean, you have channel divinities and stuff.
Yes.
We can just shoot off some spells as we pass.
Okay.
You see Belmear as
Are
like
you,
the edge of
are
the
you
cart.
stopping before you get there, or are you going to try and ride alongside them?
I'm gonna do whatever they tell me to.
Well, alongside us, I'll punch him in the face while we're drive-by punching.
You'd have to get really close to do that.
It's fine. We're fine. We're adventurers. We've got this. It's fine.
Or we could just stop here, shoot them from a distance until they get close, and then take off.
Well, that's not fun. Look at me.
No.
I'm built for punching. I can't
That's
punch
true,
far
but
away.
That's true, but it is the way to save our lives if we don't want to end up, dead or nothing.
Just zombies. Oh, look, here they come. Well, if y'all are just gonna lollygag, he's gonna throw a dart.
So we
Okay.
might as well clear the roads for other travelers.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Ah,
Huzzah.
I'm just going to roll one initiative for the zombies.
you just see Belmear just like looking excited, but also is like, come on, let's do this already.
Yeah, except I have no spell slots left, sir.
Neither do I.
Then if we start to lose this fight, we can just hop in and go.
The road is now
we'll
blocked.
stick to cantrips.
Okay, Sparky.
I'm going to cantrip them.
Okay.
Let's see. Firebolt or Sacred Flame?
I almost feel like Firebolt would be a safer bet. Because it relies
me
on you
too.
and not them.
Oh, yeah. That hits. Roll damage. Okay.
Woo!
9 damage.
Okay.
It's mostly injured. Is that everything?
I believe so.
Okay. So the zombies are going to dash and move 40 feet.
Are they wearing anything flammable? Just curious.
No, but it's
Aw.
flammable things that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay.
So when they dash, they're able to close the distance. And that is the end of their turn. Belmear.
All right, he's going to go ahead and just spin him. I spend. I am going to spin a moxie point to
Oh.
brace
Brace up.
up,
Okay.
and I just hit the heal button.
Yeah, I think so. I think you target yourself with that. It doesn't automatically.
Woo!
So you should have. Give yourself. Okay, I'll add it. 8 temporary hit points. There you go.
Alrighty, and now he is going to punch. He's going to punch this dude. So, I can't do. Those are all bonus actions, and I already burned my bonus action.
Yeah, so you're just normal attacking.
Normal punch. Go.
That totally hits. Okay, they take a full 6 damage.
Ha! Say, let's go.
It's about that one is about to drop. Okay, that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Kosef, show me what you got, buddy.
Okay, I look to Belmear and I'm like, you got that one?
Of course.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and target one with a sacred flame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, zombos aren't very dexterous.
Let's go, Zombo. Dexterity saving throw.
So 13 ain't very high either. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, you kind of whiff
Nope.
on it a little bit. Ugh. Oh,
The
no.
light, the light flickers in front of their eyes, but just fades. And Kosef is like, he slams his mace into the floor of the wagon.
Okay, so you're all still in the wagon then, right? Except for Belmear.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm still in the wagon. I'm not sure about Sparky, but
Okay.
Kosef is definitely still in the wagon.
Oh yeah, definitely in the wagon, standing on top.
Okay.
Belmear is not. He's on. He's either at the very edge, just going.
And
Okay.
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. This is very dangerous then. If they start making saves for Sacred Flame like that, then you guys are actually in big trouble. Sparky, your turn.
Firebolt the next one.
You're not... Oh, okay. Not going to kill the other one?
I think Belmear's god.
Belmear's got it.
Yeah, but it's going to
Belmear's
get a
got it.
turn.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, Belmear isn't looking too great, so just finish off the one that's almost dead.
I'm
In fact, I
looking
should.
fine. Excuse you, sir.
Not from what I'm seeing.
Hey, look.
Oh.
Oh no, the firebolt goes wide.
Yep, that's barely a miss.
Hmm.
Are you going to do anything else?
No.
No.
Okay. Let's see. These two zombies are going to start trying to shamble to get up into the wagon. They're going to get it. They're going to get in.
Oh. Wait, they're gonna get in? Okay, so they're right next to me. Nice. Because I'm in the wagon, not on top of it. So.
Yes. And then these ones going to dash behind the wagon because the other zombies are in the way.
Won't they get attacked?
From who?
Attack.
So here, let me draw a little box.
Sparky
here.
would. Or Sparky would, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you ran right by her.
No.
Right
Okay.
hand
So there's a cart here. So
Yeah.
there's a cart in the way there.
Sparky can't bonk.
There's a wall.
Oh.
And then these two zombies are going to attack Belmear.
No, Belmear.
The slam.
That's a hit.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
and the other one will also attack. Oh no!
That's a hit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good. Just 2 low rolls.
Minimum damage.
Okay,
Oh.
Belmear,
lovely.
it's your turn.
He's gonna punch that zombie that he's already been punching.
Okay. Oh, that totally hits. And that drops the zombie.
Ha! I got one. He scrambles up back into the cart.
Okay.
Nice of you to join us.
Shut up. We should be going.
There's another
We should
zombie
go.
in front of you. You still have your bonus
Seriously?
action.
Oh, now we should be going. Where's the... Hey, we can take these guys.
Well, you know, I'm the only one who actually been doing the hitting here.
Oh wow, rude.
He is going to go to the 102.
The
And
old
he's
one.
gonna punch this. The 10. Yeah.
So you want to
the
do
one-
two unarmed strikes with your moxie?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you hit it, and it doesn't do any damage to it. And
we should go.
It swipes back at you.
Ah, you filthy, disgusting thing.
But we have to somehow push these off while we're driving.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to like kick them off the cart and then run.
Yeah, your oxen are not going to be easily controlled now.
There's
There's zombies crawling all over them and through them and past them, and you stopped. So it would take probably a couple rounds to actually get moving again. Okay.
In my turn.
Oh, okay. You have one more attack
Oh.
because you just got reactioned.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll advantage.
Which was the first one? Oop, the one.
Darn it.
Darn it. Okay. Kosef, do you have anything here that can help them?
I have. Ooh, yes, I know I do, but well, screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna burn channel divinity harm.
That there's a better one. Turn undead.
Oh frick! Yes, I'm. Duh, of course, cleric. Thank you. Where is that? Oh yes, duh. Of course, cleric. Yes, because I want them to go away! So I will burn my last... I was going to use my channel divinity anyway, but I completely forgot about turn undead as an option.
Okay, I need to make 5 wisdom saving throws. Let's see, what is their wisdom?
So...
-3.
Come on, baby. By the power of the righteous hand, I command you to go away!
Okay, all of them fail.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
for
Look at that.
justice!
You've done something. Good job.
Okay.
He actually meant that
Word.
with sincerity. He actually complimented you.
Okay.
Uh-huh,
So
sure.
they all failed and they are all frightened.
Yes.
If they take any damage, they will no longer be frightened.
Yes, so nobody touch them!
Ouch.
I swear, Belmear, don't touch them!
He has a death wish.
Of course I do.
He's gonna die. And Kosef is gonna be laughing over his corpse.
Sparky.
I'm gonna start trying to get the oxen to move.
Okay, make an animal handling check. This will be hard.
I believe in you, Sparky! I suppose I can't cast guidance on this.
They seem
Okay, good.
amicable to listen to your commands going forward. On the zombies' turn, they...
Run away!
Yes.
Run
Is anyone going to
away!
touch them?
No.
No!
No.
Okay, they all scatter in different directions.
You see him
Excellent.
he's like, I don't want to do it.
For the love of the triad, let's get to town, please.
Okay. All the zombies are gone.
That's all. Okay. Well, that was terrifying. One thing to read about the undead, but I've seen way too many up close than I'd care to admit. Now,
Bit gross to punch. Got a little bit of corpse on my hands.
Ew.
you can wash it off in a river later. Come on, let's get to town.
Okay. Kosef, can you make a... How about a religion check?
Okay. What am I trying to gain knowledge of here?
We'll see if you get it.
I'm curious about the tower.
It is kind of odd that there's undead out here.
Yes, I was curious about why the undead would just be out and about.
May or may not. That probably has something to do with why your nearby corpse was twitching.
Okay, putting 2 and 2 together here. So he's not undead, but the corpse. Gotcha.
May have been reacting to something nearby.
Yes.
Okay.
Necromantic energy is. Yeah, well, Sparky would know more about necromancy than I would.
I would.
I mean, that's kind of in. I think that's in the domain of Arcana and religion, in various ways.
Yeah, but I'm talking about necromancy as the school of magic as opposed to
Yeah.
undead as a religious concept. So Sparky would know more about that than I would.
I mean, some necromantic stuff's not bad necromancy magic.
Well, of
The
course.
bad
not.
kind, though, is definitely something you would know about.
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know. I have a -1 to my religion, so.
You got something.
So
Okay.
is that all? Is
Onward.
that all that I find out?
Yeah, that's all you're able to put together at the moment with a 5.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Curse my min-maxing. All right, let's go.
So you roll up the road a little bit further, and you find yourself outside. Rolling up in the rain that is resumed again to the town of Phandalin. You can look at.
Wow, pretty.
Even the
I'm
leaves
guessing we could take a short rest, right?
on the driving like that.
following the
Sure.
I don't know about that, but okay, Bryce.
I mean, he wants a Moxie point back.
I want my Moxie points.
You probably want Channel Divinity back too.
That's true. Yes.
So you're gonna have to add that on your. Go back to your main, the main part of your page of your character sheet, and then add that or up that to 1 because you get 1 Channel Divinity back for short rest.
Yep.
Speaking of systems,
I get-
with really nice Foundry integration. Oh my gosh, the Black Flag Foundry system is great.
Oh, they've got a system for Black Flag already. Nice.
Well, the game's coming out on Friday.
I didn't.
What is Black Flag?
It's another 5e game.
Oh,
Sounds like
Is it-
Assassin's Creed.
No. It's just basically 5th edition.
It's a
D&D.
5e. It's a 5e. It's a 5e ripoff.
Oh,
It's a legal ripoff, though.
Yes,
With
a
some of
legal
its own stuff.
ripoff. Yes.
But their Foundry integration is it has a character builder. You can literally build your whole character in there, and you don't have to use plutonium. It'll handle level ups, pick skills. I built a character out to 3rd level in 2 minutes with it.
Nice.
And they've got more options. It's not fully in there right now. It's only basically their version of an SRD at the moment. But yours truly backed it on the Kickstarter for the full Foundry package when it comes out. So we can deal with that some other time. I don't know. Why did I mention that? Oh yeah, because their character sheets and stuff are really nice in there.
Yes. Anywho. Arriving in Phandalin.
Yes. So you arrive in Phandalin, and there's muddy ground underneath the wagon. There's leaving a really deep wheel mark, but luckily these are pretty thick wheels. Rain may not be too uncommon to this area. You kind of go down a little hill, past some fields on the outside of town, and past some various houses. And
time is it, DM?
Huh?
What time is it?
It is late afternoon.
Got it.
So we're talking 4 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
And let's see, out of one of the houses comes an old woman, and she's looking over the cart and it's like, Landis!
Well, that sounds like one of either y'all's two problem. I'm not good with that stuff. And he hops off the cart.
What makes you think I'm good with that stuff?
You're
Belmear?
you're a cleric. Bye.
So you're gonna run off into town?
He's like,
I'm just
"Bye,
gonna
see you,
roll his eyes hard and then lean over the cart. Ma'am, I'm afraid we have bad news.
What?
as we were traveling with Landis here, we were ambushed by goblins, and he didn't make it.
He didn't. Where is he then? Where didn't he make it to?
He's in the back here.
He's going to
Landis, get out here!
Sparky's gonna lift Landis's body. I can do that since I'm a strong dwarf.
Okay. You are a strong dwarf?
I mean, I'm a dwarf. They're relatively strong, right?
What's your strength?
I don't know.
I have a fairly decent strength. for
Okay,
a
you're
cleric.
middling.
Ten.
You're middling. You can probably move the body around.
I will
I'll
help
prop him up.
I will help him lift Landis, and I'm like, I am so sorry, ma'am.
Did you do those goblins in then?
Yes, we killed them all.
Good.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna need to get help from my good for nothing son. Well, let's. Gosh, didn't expect this today. We should bury him then. There's a shrine to Taymora further into town. We can. I'm sure Sister can.
Seems like a
funeral.
strange place to bury your husband, considering the circumstances.
What is a graveyard?
No, I'm just saying him being buried in a graveyard of Taymora. From what I recall of my studies, Tamora's the goddess of luck, and well, it seems your husband was very,
Dude,
unlucky.
Everyone's luck has to run out someday.
I'm gonna start prepping the
Looks
board
like,
so we can carry the body on the board.
Taymora must have made the turn on the river, and the cards must have not come up his way.
Yeah.
Well,
Must have been Bashaba's doing. My sincerest apologies, ma'am.
that's what that is. But okay. Should I meet you there? Or do you have something
Sure.
else you need to do first?
Um,
You got the whole
Ma'am,
wagon, don't you?
yes, ma'am. If it's not too much trouble, could you direct me to the nearest place where I could go and get like a hot shower quick?
Oh, the rain's pretty hot.
Shower. Wait, showers don't exist.
Well, there's 2 inns in town.
Or like some sort of basin where I can bathe myself. I haven't bathed since we left, and it's been quite the long journey.
You look around, kind of at the same time. Her eyes are kind of like looking all over the place, and she's not noticing anything particularly interesting. You don't notice anything occasionally really interesting either. Just that there's more puddles on the ground than normal. That's about it.
Unfortunate.
Like she doesn't seem eager or anything to mention a lake. So presumably there isn't one.
All right, just figured I'd ask. All right, let's go meet this sister. Was it you?
Yeah,
Said-
Sister Gareale.
Right. Well, Sparky, let's go meet this sister, woman, nun, lady. I don't know. They didn't have any back where I was studying, so.
Do you mind if we use your cart to take him there?
I mean, this belongs to a company or something.
Oh, thought it was yours.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Nope.
Again, I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope this funeral won't be too expensive.
Oh, probably doesn't. I mean, just Sister Gareale will say a few words, and hopefully you guys have something to say. You're the last ones to talk to him. If he told you anything special, it'd be nice to know. I'll get myself dressed to meet you there in a little bit.
All right. Well, Sparky, let's go to this temple of Taymora.
You just remind you. You also have a Sildar in the back,
Oh yes,
as well as
Yeah.
a
Right.
crate
So-
of treasure and a few other
yes.
items.
Ugh,
Were we-
stupid brother of mine waltzed off when he could have helped us with this.
Weren't we supposed to deliver something somewhere, DM?
Yeah,
Reminds me?
the box. That is
Oh
supposed
yes, the
to
box.
the mysterious puzzle box
Yes.
was originally said or highlighted for delivery to a fella named Bart, who
Yes,
runs
Bart.
a provisions shop.
Yes, Bart's provisions, of course. Yes.
Yes. So you have a couple things you can sort of do right now, as well as I can. When I pick up in a second with Belmear, you guys can also be able to get a little look at the layout of the town.
All right.
So Belmear, what are you doing?
Utterly useless.
Oh, he's just kind of walking around the town, kind of getting familiar with the atmosphere and the layouts, everything.
Mhm.
Learning, doing his pugilist thing where he scopes out everything in this little town.
That takes you how long to do?
I would say, well, how long does it take him? It takes him a full
Street
8
smart. Yeah, it takes 8 hours.
8 hours. He's not going to be. He just needs to stay there for 8 hours.
Hmm.
He just needs to stay in that town for 8 hours. He'll know
Once
everything
you've
about it.
caroused in a settlement.
Yeah, he's browsing right now.
Carousing is a bit more of an active thing.
Oh yeah, he's doing
Yes.
it. He's
Let's look at. I'm going to read you the definition of the word carousing.
okay. What? What did they say wrong?
Carousing.
Carousing, the
Carousing.
activity of drinking alcohol and enjoying oneself with others in a noisy, lively way.
You'd have to
Yeah, you.
go.
You have to be partying for
Bars
8 hours
and-
around
yeah,
here.
partying.
Yeah, you have to do a pub crawl, basically.
No, I thought it was like browsing where you go around and you walk
Oh,
around.
browsing?
Yeah.
No. Carousing. You have
Oh,
to, you have to
oh,
go
then-
party.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. No, he's gonna go toast to the bar. Is like, hello, everybody.
Which bar are you going to?
Whatever one's the more lively.
Okay, so one of them, neither. So, oh gosh, roll an investigation check.
Oh my gosh.
This is not where I thought this would be going, but you know what? This is fine. You,
I can't believe you weren't expecting this, Henry.
oh, don't worry, I'm prepared. I just didn't expect it to go down this way.
Huh. I said the exact same thing last night. Anyway.
So you find out that there's actually 2 places where you could procure alcohol. There's a normal, boring shop. Bart's Provisions actually probably has some, but that's just a store. There is an inn called, let me see here. Hold on. Give me a second to get this right.
Sorry, I did not mean to throw this all you on the
No.
spot.
This is fine. So there's an inn called the Stonehill Inn. That's kind of what you call the inn that normal people go to in Phandalin. It's kind of empty at this time. It's a bit sleepy. It's the locals' tavern. There is another one called the Okay, actually. I thought there was 2. Hold on.
Well, how about this? I'll make it a little
No.
easier.
We're gonna We're doing this.
What I was gonna say was he would go to the one that's a little bit slower at first and start
Okay.
to get a little
That's
bit of a
the
drink on and meet the atmosphere first,
Okay,
and
I
then
remember
he's
now.
gonna go to the
sal-
lively one.
Okay, I just remembered. It's the Stonehill Inn and the Sleeping Giant Tap House. I don't know. I literally have the map open already. I don't know why I forgot that. Okay. So, yeah, you can mill around the Stonehill Inn. They got 5 open rooms, and there's kind of nothing going on there at the moment.
Like, greetings, good afternoon. How much for a bed and keep?
It's 2 silver a night.
2 silver a night.
2 silver a night per room.
Let's see, I have 4 companions. There's 4 of us, right? Me, my brother, the clerky boy, and the one that got hurt. Yes, 4 of us. 4 rooms, please. Or make it 2 rooms.
Okay. 4 silver.
He gives him 4 silver.
Okay, thank you. Let me find your
1 second,
keys.
Ha!
He's gonna go reach underneath the counter, pull off 2 keys, put them in his hand, stand up, reach his arm out over the counter, hand you 2 keys.
Ha! Thank you.
Now the rooms are up the stairs and down at the end of the hall.
So tell me, it seems you have quite a beautiful little town here. Anything exciting goes on about throughout the days? Or, anything exciting or anything going amok?
Well, the red brands go around hassling every town, every business in town, except for the Phandalin Miners Exchange. Guess they don't want any trouble with Halia Thornton. She runs that.
Okay, I'm having a hard time understanding you.
Oh. The red brands hassle every business in town.
Oh.
Except for the Phandalin Miners Exchange. Guess they don't want any trouble with Halia Thornton. She runs the place.
I see. Oh. So I'm guessing they come in and require a tax.
You could call it that. Not much we can do about it.
Or protection or something, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
I encountered people like that before.
Yeah, well, they're held up in that. I don't know if you saw it on the way in. There's this ruined manor. They're somewhere up there, top of the hill.
Well, me and my friends might need to come give them a visit.
Your funeral.
I heard that many times. Let's see. What about the other bar in this town?
Oh, that place? Probably not the best place to go, to be honest. But, well, it's more interesting than this place. I mean, at least it's got that.
What do you mean by more interesting, but also don't want to go there? Do tell.
The red brands like to go there frequently.
Oh. I see.
If you see one of them over there, tell them I said hi.
I shall. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start this afternoon off with a good start. Give me 2 drinks, please.
Okay? That'll be 4 copper pieces.
Gosh,
You want me,
darn it.
since you guys have rooms here, though, you can start a tab.
Yes. Start a tab, as I'm sure... Oh, at least my brother will want 1 or 2 drinks as well.
Okay. Would you be, since I know you got the money, would you be willing to put up 2 silver for that, as well as holding the rooms?
Of course. He just tosses him 2 more silver.
Okay.
Let's get you a little head start.
Drinks coming right up.
Thank you.
Okay. So he pours you some drinks and slides them on the table.
He's
Or
just
the bar.
he's just feeling the atmosphere. It's slow. He's like
Really
trying,
humid.
It's humid. He's trying not to pay attention to anything, but he's just like honestly kind of trying to eavesdrop on some people's conversations.
Yeah. So you do hear some people behind you in conversations like, yo, marauders. They've been attacking caravans in the east end of the Tribord Trail. The townmaster, yeah, right. The townmaster's looking for someone to run them off. I think the goblins are working with the marauders too.
Goblins. He's just, for once, he's actually kind of nursing his drink until his friends get there before he starts to let loose.
Okay.
So okay, at a game, okay, I can't abuse my moxie points, I'm assuming.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, brace up. Temporary HP don't gain stack.
Correct, and they only last for 1 minute.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
It says that in the last sentence of the feature.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get more HP before I pick a fight.
Use brace up at the start of the fight. That's about it. I mean, the best thing you could do is just hit them really hard. I mean, stick and move's also pretty good because you can shove them or try to shove them.
True.
With a bonus action.
But I only got 2 moxie points, so it's ugh.
Well, don't pick a fight with someone too strong.
No promises.
Yeah.
Well, yes, he's just gonna walk out. He's gonna ask for 2 more drinks, and he's gonna like, can I walk around town with these?
Sure.
You know, just drink along as I walk around.
You only need one of those, sir.
1.
You have 2 hands. How are you going to open doors?
Oh, you doubt my skill, sir. I am a veteran drinker. Just tell me to, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Many people say that. He'll refill your 2. And he won't protest if you walk off with them.
He proceeds to walk off with them.
Okay. Back over with the other 2 folks. You gonna do anything? What are you gonna do first?
I turn to Sigurd and I'm like, Sparky, if you want to take the provisions to the provision place, I could always go get a good word in with Sister Gareale.
Sure.
Being we are 2 people of the cloth, so to speak.
Sure. You do have the box, right?
Yes, I will give you the box.
Okay.
And I hand Sparky the box.
It is very mysterious looking and intricately designed. Water drips off it and the very beautiful polished wood. It's mesmerizing almost to look at, just seeing how it kind of works through the intricacies of the wood. Okay.
I'm gonna go and find this temple.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go first of you 2? We have this. I have never seen this before. A completely split party.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna be great.
This will be
It's gonna be
great.
just fine.
It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great.
We'll be fine. It's fine.
So
We're fine.
you gonna just park
We're
the cart
adventurers.
near sorry, what's her name? Edith's house? Edith Kai's house? Well, because she said she's gonna go in and get ready for the funeral. You're gonna...
Well, the problem is Sigurd is also in it, and I can't carry Sigurd.
Correct. Or Sildar.
Sorry, where'd I get Sigurd?
Isn't that your name?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say, how can you carry yourself?
I'm pretty sure you
Sildar.
can.
No, I think I'll borrow the cart because Sildar's in it, and I'll drive it to the wherever we're going.
Good, because I'm not
Provisions.
I'm not great with driving carts, so
Well,
I'm gonna...
lucky for you. You guys can all see the town map, right?
Right now I've got a black screen, so I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, my bad. Is that better?
There we go. There
Yeah.
we go. Much better.
Sorry, you guys should have mentioned that earlier so I can fix it.
There's a high chance one of y'all are gonna bump into Belmear. Well,
Probably. I mean, I'm
He's-
probably going to take Sildar to the
I'm just
inn
pointing out,
after I'm done. So
If you this town map is to scale, and coming in off the sort of Tribor Trail road you came in, you can see like clear through town is only about 500 feet along.
Oh.
So, to put in American terms, that's about 1.5 football fields.
American terms.
So, I will be able to see each other if we're walking down, and Belmear's just living it up right now. It's just like pretty little town, drinking his beer.
is there a chance I bump into him?
Actually, let me look at the map to see if there is. Stonehill Inn, Barthen's Provisions. If you're going right to Barthen's Provisions, no. Okay, here's why. Because once you guys split up, everything's occurring simultaneously.
Ah,
So
yes, okay.
he's actually inside drinking right now. He has not
All right,
wandered
well, I'm gonna
outside
go
yet.
to the provisions shop.
Okay, that is right here. He is over here. If you're wondering.
Where are we coming from?
The north.
Okay, perfect.
So Barthen's Provisions, Bart's, is actually right inside. Let's see. Is there anything special about the way it looks? I don't think so. It's just the biggest trading post in Phandalin. And this is where you were told that you could, was it? Gundren Rockseeker told you could drop it off with this guy for 25 gold, and that he would pass it on to pass it on to Gundren.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
All right.
So how do you want to approach this?
I'm going to drive the cart up to the.
Okay,
Park
that's
it.
only a little bit about a 150-foot drive from where you were. So you're outside Barthen's Provisions.
I park the cart. I cover Sildar with a cloak or a blanket or something to keep him cozy.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And then I walk inside.
Okay. Oh, hi. What's your name?
My name is Sparky, and I am
hi,
here
Sparky.
on behalf of.
My name's Elmore Barthen.
Yes, nice to
If
meet
you see some bubbly lady around here, that's my wife. Don't mind her. She can be a little much. I heard it! Oh my god.
I was told by a certain Gundren.
Oh yeah. Gundren, yeah. How's he doing?
Well, we're not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
We ran across his cart on the road, and he was missing, and there was an attack, looked like, and yeah, we're still looking for him.
He starts to rub his forehead and then his balding head. Like, oh. Well, that's not good. If that's the... He should have gotten here before you. Yeah, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, you sound just like Bob's Burger Dad.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to sound like. Bryce. Okay. If I sound just like Bob, that means I'm doing my job correctly.
Yes, you
I have
sound just.
no idea who that is.
Oh my
No,
god. Oh my god, Lynn.
I'll show Veronica later.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Glad somebody understands artistry.
Well, this is a bit of a pickle. He told us to give you something that you would pass on to him, but now I don't know if there's any point since you don't know where he is.
Yeah, what did he want you to do though?
Like he said that if we gave you the thing that he needs passed on, you would pay us.
Oh. There's another voice that pops up from a corner. Payment, you say? Whatever. What do you have over there? I might be interested. I'm a proprietor of all sorts of things. And what you see when your head spins around, you see an elven man who's missing an eye.
Oh my.
Sparky's going to scrutinize him for bad vibes.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Come on, Sparky, I believe in you.
He has a calm demeanor. He has a certain gracefulness you might expect from an elf.
That's the problem. He's an elf. I don't trust elves.
What are you being offered for this rarity? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna look
I
back.
should. I'm sorry. I'm so rude. I should introduce myself. He'll walk closer to you, offer a hand, say, "My name's Monty."
Sparky's just gonna grunt and shake his hand.
Well, what's your name, sir?
Sparky.
Sparky. I am on the lookout for a beautiful antique that I would love to put into my room, and I would pay 500 gold pieces to somebody who could give me such an item. Wouldn't know where I could happen to find a nice, I don't know, jewelry box around here.
It's at this point that Sparky clearly imagines Kosef going, "Don't give it to him."
Oh, don't worry. Sparky already knows what he's gonna do. Oh, a jewelry box. No, that's not what I was told to pass on. And he's gonna quickly pull out of his pack the jewel frog that he found in the
Okay.
goblin's cave. No, I was supposed to pass this on.
Oh. How odd. Aw. Make a persuasion check.
Okay, please. I have what's it called? Proficiency in this.
Come on, Sparky, I believe in you.
Seriously?
Uh-oh.
I have proficiency in both, and I can't use them.
Oh. No. No. Not good.
That's a curious object. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I think I've made my proposition quite clear.
Well,
Do
I'm
you happen
sorry,
to know
I
where
don't
such
have
an-
what you're I
Do you
don't
happen
know
to
what
know
you're
where
looking
such
for.
an ornate item is? I would pay you.
I'm not
40
here to
times your other offer.
I'm not here to make deals with you. I'm here to pass on something to my friend.
Okay. I'm sure I can buy it from him. Seems like a shrewd businessman. He says smugly.
Well, since we don't know where he is, I turn to Bart. I suppose I will just wait until he shows up.
He meaning...
Gundren.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. I hear Gundren, this Gundren fellow, whoever he may be, seems like he's met a poor fate. Sounds like.
Did I roll insight to see if he seems to know that he knows about this?
You said it in front of him.
No, I didn't.
You did when he's inside the shop with you, and you were talking with this guy. You're talking with him.
Oh. No, but I mean, can I roll insight to see if he is just speaking from what he heard me say, or if he knows more?
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Come on, Ziggy! Yes!
Oh, wait, now I roll well. Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
he seems a little bit more familiar with it than the passing
Yeah, I figured.
exchange you just gave each other.
Lovely.
I don't like this.
Oh my gosh, splitting the party. What a great idea. Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
I don't like this at all.
What are you going to do, Sparky? Tick, 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 tick.
I
Tick, tick.
need to go to the bar. Oh, I know. You said your wife is around here somewhere?
Yes.
If she came along with me, I need some help with some things and I need to get somewhere.
Oh,
And I would appreciate someone who knows the area.
okay. I mean, I can answer any questions you have.
Okay. Can you help me help an injured person into a tavern from afar?
Okay. She can help.
Oh my
Thank you.
gosh! I'd love to help people.
You hear these like cluck, 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 as some like, wooden boots start going tuk, 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 down the stairs. And a slightly younger woman, but with already, whitening hair, comes out.
It's like, oh my gosh! I'd love to show you around town.
I'd greatly appreciate that, ma'am. Would you mind helping me? I need to get a wounded friend into the nearby tavern.
Yes. Let's go.
You come with me. I have my cart outside.
Okay.
So he puts on a very flattering smile and opens the door for her.
Okay. You can both make your way out.
Can I keep my perception up to see if we're followed?
You don't need to roll perception for that. Your cart pulls away, and you see the man who introduced himself to Montieth has deftly walked outside and is leaned up against a post and just staring at you the whole time.
Alright, but he's not following me, is he?
Town isn't very big. He doesn't need to follow you to keep his eyes on you.
Okay, cool. So anyway, I'll ask her
He'll
to help
probably
me.
move if he needs to keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
Or wants
So-
to,
I'll ask her to
respectfully.
direct me to the tavern, which is down the road, I believe.
Right, just south.
And ask her if she can help me assist Sildar inside.
Okay, we will pick up on that after we go to the Shrine of Luck with Sister Gareale. Okay, so this place actually has a map. Although
Huzzah.
you guys are not there, so I'm gonna delete. Well, okay, hold on. I'll keep you there. We'll just make you guys invisible, so you can see things. Then, yes.
I'm seeing a bunch
Gray
of like,
rain.
gray
Oh,
squares.
okay, hold on. Token vision. There you go.
Okay.
That better?
Yes, I'm seeing like a black silhouette.
A black silhouette?
Yeah, it's a black silhouette on a gray map.
Oh. Refresh your thing.
Okay.
I think I know why that is. This map isn't even on my computer. It's linked to an external website, and it's trying to download it. It downloads it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so nothing changed. That's great. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, I can fix that. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I know exactly how to fix this. It's just a very big file. that doesn't work, I don't know what will.
Okay. Okay, now I'm seeing actual colors and things, and looks like I'm on some kind of cobblestone.
Yeah, you're seeing everything then.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm assuming this woman here is Sister Gareale.
Yes, you have
Okay.
found Sister Garaele.
Okay.
Well, hey, y'all, how you doing?
I would like to first go ahead and I'd like to go ahead and cast guidance on myself real quick.
Okay, before you get there, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I go and I'm like,
So
are
you're wanting to use old guidance, basically?
what?
Because you have new guidance on your sheet.
Oh,
You have reaction guidance right now.
oh, never mind.
It's okay. You probably
yeah.
don't need that.
Well, I was like, Kosef is not the smartest bulb in the box, but he's still very curious. So he wants to know what he can recall about Taymora besides her just being the goddess of luck, which I assume would be common knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the most... I mean, there's probably more you could know, but that's the only important information you need to know.
Yeah, fair.
Unless you're probing for
Okay.
something else that you already know and want to, like, import his knowledge into your character. Did you have something like that in mind?
I mean, not really. I guess Kosef isn't even a follower of Taymora anyway, so it's not important, not relevant. So I will go and I will stride up to Sister Gareale here, and I'm like, excuse me,
Oh, hey, y'all. Hey, sir, how you doing?
I'm looking for a woman named Sister Gareale.
Oh, yeah, Sister Girl at your service. How nice to meet you, sir. Who are you? What's your name? How you doing here? You visiting our fine little town?
My name is Kosef Kulnoff.
Kosef, cool enough. Nice to meet you. I'm Sister Gareale.
Good to meet you, sister. DM, refresh my memory real quick. What is the deal with her? Why were we sent to find her exactly?
That's fair.
It's been a while.
Yes, so it seems that this is the only religious center of note, and the one that is followed by Edith and her late husband. So you've been referred here to procure funeral services.
Right. So there was a man here who was a devout follower of Taymora. Edith's husband.
Oh, no. Landis, of course, Landis.
Yes, Landis. He unfortunately has passed on from this material plane, and I've come to procure funeral services for him.
Seems like he bet it all, but it didn't turn up his way. Well, of course, we can do that. We know him quite well around here, and we'll definitely be able to do that before the day's end. I will, if you give me an hour or so, I can probably procure quickly the services of an undertaker. They can dig a hole, and we can do that real quick, especially since it's been rainy all day. That'll be quite easy.
Excellent. Thank you very much, sister. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kosef. Make sure if you see Edith again to give her my condolences, and then I'll talk to her when I see her. Just make sure, since this will be a funeral, that you are all prepared to maybe say a few things if it comes to that. That might be meaningful, especially to the widow.
Yes, sister. I don't mean to trouble you at all, but you haven't heard anything or seen any signs of undead
Well, it's funny you should
prowling
mention
about
that.
as of late?
It's funny you should mention that. Actually, I do know of one.
And she's got a bit of like a bruise on her neck, which has
Oh
been
no!
it would be makeup over, except it's raining.
Right.
It's like, well, you see, then she points to this thing here. It's like, I accidentally fell really hard and hit my neck on a branch. Because I was trying to talk to a friendly neighborhood banshee, and, well, you know how they are. But if you could, I actually have some. Well, you know what? It's best not to talk about business before a funeral. We should actually be getting ready. But I actually have something you might be able to help me with. It does have to do with an undead, though. So, but you know, I'm sure you can handle yourself. It's just a banshee, right? I mean, I got out. Oh.
Kosef is going to try and hide his apprehension.
Okay. You can. Do you want to roll something to hide that? You're not hiding that from her.
And I'm gonna use my guidance as a reaction.
Oh, okay. Okay, that won't turn this into a success. I'll just tell you that right now.
All right, fair.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you can I mean, okay, maybe you can't. But if you do, I'll give... I have some potions of healing I can give you if you are able to do it. Just saying. There's something to think about. I'll tell you about it later. Okay?
I mean, when... okay.
I got a funeral to get ready for, Mr. Kosef. It was
Yes.
nice to meet you. I'm going to get out of this rain now. Goodbye.
All right. I leave her to her business, I guess. And
Okay. Where do you make your way to next?
well, I actually make my way over to Barden's Provisions
Okay.
next.
So as you're walking back, you see Sparky walking the opposite direction, or kind of riding in the opposite direction with the cart, right? Right, Veronica? You were riding the cart away from...
I was going down
Provision
to the
shop?
tavern.
Okay, so you that's what you see. Over in the tavern, pick up with...
I guess I'm going to the tavern then.
yeah, we'll pick up there in a second. Are you any last minute things, Mr. Belmear? You got your
Let's
2 drinks
see.
in hand. You're exiting the you're exiting the Stonehill Inn. Do you want to
Yeah,
go
so
anywhere
he's
else?
He's just gonna look around for a little bit and see if anyone's out and about.
Yeah, you see your what's his name, Kosef, walking across the street from a shrine, and your brother driving a cart down the street towards you.
Oh, so so real fast. All these things that happened between all 3 of us has already happened, right?
Yes, they've all happened simultaneously, and now seems that we are all meeting up in a singular moment now, unless you want
he's
to,
just
unless you want to
walking out,
run
he
off and
goes-
avoid it or something.
He walks out
do.
like, priesty boy, are you done with that praying and stuff? Brother, here, I got you a nice cold one.
Thank you. Brother, I need to talk to you urgently.
Oh, sure. What's the deal?
Inside.
Oh,
He's gonna kind of like motion with his head behind him towards the guy who's watching him.
Mm-hmm.
do I see the guy?
How's roll a perception check.
Hey, let's go.
This is only at DC 5 though.
I mean, it is raining, so I don't know how well he'll be able to see, but
He can see him. You can see him. It's not too far off, or you can see the outline of a person at the very least.
I see him. He's like squinting his eyes.
You can't see. You can't pick out his features like that. He's doesn't have one of his eyes.
Yeah. He's just kind of squinting. Is like, gotcha. Well, I got his rooms.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yes, I'll be silver. I'll be woman.
What? Can you
One
turn the
silver.
music down? I can't really hear very well. Or can I do that?
You could do
I think
that.
you
Go
can,
to
but there's no music running right now.
Yeah, there is.
It says there's music.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I
there
have
is.
music running.
Sorry.
Thank you. Oh, I can hear again.
Sorry. You should have told me that earlier.
I mean, it was really nice. It's just I didn't know how to turn it down.
Oh, okay. Yes. No. If it's, I didn't know that was playing at all. I didn't hear that at all.
But
It
I
was
have
quite
playlists
pretty.
turned. I already have it muted on my side, so I don't know why you guys
Okay,
hear
thank
it.
you.
So
Yes.
yes,
so what
yes,
is-
I got you rooms already. I'll be one. You know what? Don't worry about the cost.
Oh, well, thank you. Let's get Sildar here inside.
Do you need help lugging that man? It seems like you're struggling.
Well, I did bring a friend. For
Because
protection.
look aside. Let the actual
Oh my
strong one handle it.
This is the Stonehill Inn. This is where we meet. This is where visitors stay.
He proceeds to grab the buddy and just throw him over his shoulder.
simple enough. You're a strong dwarf. He is. You can't. It's kind of funny. You're kind of stocky and strong, but he is still a human. So throwing him over your shoulders aren't that big.
His legs are gonna be dragging on the ground.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's fine. It's like, see, that's just how you carry a corpse. No, wait. Unconscious corpse.
What?
It's not a corpse.
Not a
sounds like an oxymoron to me.
I only hear a moron. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Thanks, Henry.
OxyCleaned moron.
Yes, but he carries him over, kind of looking back every now and then to that mysterious man. And they're gonna go in.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna carry him in.
So you three are inside. You have a cart parked out front.
I guess we'll take him to his room.
Okay.
Get
Yep.
him settled.
So you rented 2 rooms.
Yes, we should.
So
Sharing room.
Sildar is sharing a room with
By the
whom?
way, we're sharing rooms. Save cost, you know.
I mean, Sparky's not surprised at all, but they do that all the time.
Priesty boy, you'll be with our friend here.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. He's a friend of your
Quit
dad's.
with that snarky attitude, sir.
I was warned about this in the chat.
Wait, what about what?
That he'd be angsty today.
Oh.
Well, anyway, so we settle Sildar, and then I motion for. Well, actually, we can just meet in Sildar's room. So I'll close the door, and tell them to sit down because we need to chat.
Okay.
Do you need me to step out of the room at all, Sparky? This seems to be...
No, this involves all of us.
Oh, alright then.
Can I peek out the window and see if the guy's still there?
Yeah, sure. You can peek out the window. Roll a perception check. You can all roll perception checks if you would like.
Alright, perception.
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah, he's by the door just chilling. Oof.
None of you see him.
Okay.
And
Anyway,
that's
I
you,
feel-
let's say for the sake of argument, your window actually does face towards the street.
Mm-hmm.
Belmear is by the door.
Can I use my guidance on that, or would not
Yes,
have
you
mattered?
can. You can use your guidance on that.
Okay.
That's technically not a failure, but you can. Okay.
So that
and
is
with an
an
18,
18.
you still don't see him.
Yes. Okay.
Just to make you feel better about things, if that helps you.
Yes, it does help me, Henry. I'm feeling very apprehensive at the moment.
I'm
right.
very, I don't know. Me personally, I'm very cool about low perception rolls. And there's like, I'll just gaslight myself into believing there was nothing there to begin with. You can continue.
right.
Continue.
Yes.
Okay, so you're all in the
right,
room.
so-
you all peek out the
yes.
window.
Yep.
Don't see him.
Don't see him. Okay. Good.
Belmear has a plan.
All right, I shut the
You
window,
already have a
make sure the
plan.
make sure the door's locked, everything. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I went to see Bart.
Right.
He hasn't seen Gundren. He hasn't come in. But while I was there, an elf overheard me talking to Bart, and he seemed to know more than I would have liked about the situation, and he was trying to persuade me to sell him whatever it was I was going to give to Bart. I tried to trick him with the frog and say this was what I was handing over. I don't think he believed me.
Okay.
And he was watching me as I left. That's why I took the lady with me, because I didn't want to be followed and jumped by
Right.
myself.
Right. Fair.
So I think we have a pretty
sounds
nasty
like a-
situation on our hands.
This sounds like a case of major stranger danger. I don't blame you.
He offered me
Well-
500 gold or more for the box.
Oh, well, then that box must hold something of great value, I would imagine.
Interesting. DM, as this conversation is going on, Belmear is gonna burst through the door. Gonna like open the door up real fast and look outside.
Great idea. You don't see anyone. I love your thinking, though.
He closes it back and relocks the door.
Okay.
Out of game, he's gonna do it like 2 more times. Look,
You don't have to give me a warning when you're going to do it.
Oh, I want to give you one. I gotta say, door.
Yeah, you're gonna probably, if you want to like have it be really surprising though, you're gonna need to do a stealth check, or else we're gonna like hear some creaking before it happens.
So what do we do?
Continue.
Yeah, so, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know, elves are very tricky people. They live for centuries, and I don't know, something about their views on magic, it's just never sat well with me.
This one's
So-
missing an eye, by the way.
Oh my. Well, that doesn't bode well at all.
Interesting. You don't like elves, and we don't like elves. It's a common disagreement.
Divided by race, united by racism.
Look, I don't know what his purpose here is, but open the door.
But you do open the door, look down the hallway, and there's no one there.
Belmear, you need to focus. I understand the need for apprehension, but you need to focus, Belmear.
He's just keeping an eye out. What he does.
Yes.
Anyway. On the lighter side of things, I did manage to procure funeral rites for our carriage driver.
Oh,
So,
that's good. When do we need to be there?
in like an hour. So, no,
Here's
too much.
Here's the thing. He gets this really low. He's like, it's just one elf.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he's working with someone.
Oh, I know, but why don't we just, get got.
He's probably like a wizard or something. No offense, Sparky.
Could I have guessed if he was a wizard or not?
Let's see. What would it be to remember a thing?
Probably
Do you
just
think
a
you're
basic.
yeah, I know. I'm just like thinking Is your character? Would you consider them good with remembering things? Yeah, you have history. Okay, do a history check. Easy history check. Yeah, you definitely remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
Finally!
You didn't get any hint that he was a spellcaster. He didn't actually look like he. It didn't look like he actually had much on him at all, which is a bit odd. Like he didn't have a bag or
No
anything.
symbols, nothing that could
He like had nothing on him. Very weird.
undercover.
and like I rattled the box, so I know there was something in there. I just didn't open it.
Correct.
Right.
You didn't manage to open it.
Can I make a suggestion?
You can't. I mean, you do what you want with that. It's
Look,
no one said you can't.
we have a problem. This guy is obviously having some malicious.
Oh,
intent
okay.
towards
Hold
us.
on. Sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt. I hate doing this. I'll remind you with that, nat 20 in your history. This guy, Montieth, as he called himself, is the second person to try and get the box off you.
And who's the first?
Yemek.
Oh, yes, the goblin.
Oh, yes. Goblin.
Or who at least he was asking about one. He didn't know. He didn't say you had. He didn't know you had it, but he was asking. Just reminding you.
Everyone looking for this box.
Clearly, we got to keep
Look.
this box safe if people are
Look,
asking about.
Can I
this
make a
box.
suggestion?
Oh,
What
there's
is it?
definitely
Go
a way to
ahead.
keep the box safe.
It's unorthodox. Opens the door.
There's no one there.
I really don't like carrying the box on me, but it doesn't matter. If they know we have it, they'll assume we have it anyway.
Listen. Just hear me out. I know we were not told to open the box. But everyone's asking about this box.
I don't want to open it.
You aren't the least bit curious?
No.
But what I'm saying is if for some reason, if something happens and we have to die or give the box, we can give it up.
I mean, we could just say screw it and give it to Bart, but I would feel worried about him then.
I mean, you could give the box back to me. No one's gonna suspect a teenager has a priceless artifact.
Yeah, but we are a group, so one of us is carrying it either way.
Fair. I know I didn't open it. Did I get a sense at all of what was in that box, DM?
So you shook it a little bit back when you first acquired it, and it sounded like there was
Yes.
some small thing shifting inside of it.
Yes, and I have no clue what that small thing is, right?
Based on the sound, it would be very hard to discern, or you weren't able to discern what it was.
Right. Okay, well, we just keep the box close to us at all times and only give it up when we know we can trust someone. That's what I suggest.
Oh, I wish we could rest so I can get my strength back, but I'm afraid to go out without resting. But we have that funeral.
Yes, I know.
So let's take advantage of the hour we have to short rest. Not that it'll do much. Not of hit die.
I was gonna say not that it'll do much. I have one of my channel divinities back, but
You can't
Which, I mean,
heal-
if you're doing that, I guess you could also use a channel divinity heal.
do it. You can heal it, use it, short rest, regain it. Do it.
Well, he has two of them, so or
Yeah, do
you
it.
will
Burn
have
it.
two of them then.
Burn it.
fine, I'm burning it. Belmear, you gain 8 health back.
That's what I wanted to see. Oops. Thank you.
All right. I'm ready to go to the funeral if you guys are.
Okay.
How did she take it
Huh?
with finding out her husband is dead?
It was kind of sad.
It is.
Oh, before we go, did he tell us anything interesting that we might want to mention?
Look, I'm just gonna come up with something on the fly, and I think it's gonna go quite well.
Of course you do.
That's my specialty, after all.
I didn't know you had a specialty, Belmear.
Drinking and getting into scrapes.
I wouldn't
making
consider
up things.
those-
And making things up the fly are my specialty, sir.
I didn't.
So,
I guess I wouldn't really consider those specialties. I'd consider those happy accidents, if anything.
And you
very
think
happy accidents.
praying is a specialty?
It's much more useful than whatever you usually get up to.
Oh,
So do you want the box, Kosef?
I mean, if you're offering it, I will take the box. But if you'd rather have it with you, I understand.
Well, the elf knows I had it, or suspects anyway, so maybe it'd be better to switch.
All right, fair. That's reasonable. I'll take the box back.
Yes, that way if I go down, at least
Open
it's
door.
not on me.
There's no one there.
Belmear, you're making me nervous. We need to just. We need to go. We're gonna be late for the funeral.
I hope no one's scrying on me.
look, I'm making sure no one's out to hurt my brother. Deal with it.
Fortunately, if someone was scrying on you, you'd have no way to know.
Nope.
I know.
Nope, because we don't have like see invisibility or nothing.
Exactly. Which is pretty low level, but yeah, you don't have that on right now.
Alright, I guess we head to the funeral very cautiously.
Oh, speaking of, how powerful is Sister Gareale
You don't.
in terms?
You don't
of abilities?
know.
Darn it! I was gonna have her possibly scry and see where Gundren was, if possible, but I don't think she's that powerful.
I mean, you can ask, but if she was that
Doesn't hurt to
powerful, she
ask.
probably wouldn't be in this Hodunk village, just tending to a tiny
Well.
shrine.
I'm insulted on her behalf, but moving on.
She might have gotten a better assignment. I'm just saying.
Like I said, I'm insulted on her behalf. Anyway.
Then again, she's an elf,
Let's
so
keep-
posting elves up in some backwater town's pretty common. They can just
Wait,
watch a
she's an
village-
elf?
Yes, she's an elf. She's a very young elf.
I did not get that impression. Wow,
You
okay.
should, yeah, I mean, her token, she's got elf ears.
I guess I wasn't paying that close attention to her token, but
Yes,
alright.
She is a very young, energetic elf.
I suppose that checks out. Elves are fairly chaotic people. Taymora is a chaotic goddess. Anyway,
Zealous,
I'm going
That's the word.
Anyway, I'm going to the funeral now. If you two would care to accompany me, you're more than welcome to.
Do you remember
Yeah.
history check, Kosef?
History check. I'm not great with those, but
Yeah.
16?
She did tell you to that you probably should have something ready to say at the funeral, since you were the last people
Yeah.
to talk
Oh.
to him alive.
Yes.
He's going to ask.
Can I do a history check to see if I remember if he said anything of interest? 'Cause I think he did, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just tell you. In this case, I know you, him, and your brother talked about different like things you could name Belmear's like signature brew,
Yeah.
like a cart crasher. It was an ongoing
But
project to come up with a good name for Belmear's special drink that he'll be making.
Okay, I feel like he talked about map or something about his son
Oh yeah,
and
his
get
son's
the
being
job.
a bit, kind of a good for nothing layabout. Allow about it,
I'm not
probably
gonna
like
say that.
45 to 50, or about 35 to 40 years old. He's so good for nothing. He can only go out drinking. He can't even go out drinking and whoring.
Wow.
He's that good for nothing.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
I think I know what I could say.
Quick question, brother. What was his name? That's all I need.
Landis.
Landis. Okay. You doubt? You doubt me, brother?
Did I say something?
Oh. Since you are questioning me.
No, I was just making note of how easily you forget names.
Wait, what was his name again?
Tell me you're joking.
He's 4 drinks deep. Give him a break.
Landis is his name.
This is like even worse than somebody getting up and giving like a drunk best man speech at a wedding. You're gonna get up and give like a eulogy while drunk.
Oh, speaking of which, before we leave, he's gonna get 2 more drinks.
Oh, dear Lord. Why?
Look, funerals are a celebration.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they're depressing and you need.
I mean that too
That's
sometimes,
a
but hey.
surprisingly Catholic outlook on.
Ciao, Barkeep, refill me.
You're still upstairs.
Oh,
He's so drunk he's imagining himself downstairs
I'm
already.
not even drunk yet, sir.
Insight check.
No, this is a medicine check.
Even better. Medicine check.
How dare you assume I'm already sloshed?
He hard to discern, but you get the sense he actually isn't drunk.
Yeah. Sparky's just gonna nudge him and be like, "This is what he's always like. He's been drunk so long he acts like it even when he's not."
Kosef just kind of shakes his head and is just like, why?
'Cause it's fun.
Sparky's gonna give him a big grin, like, "Haha, deal with it."
Oh no,
And
now you're the Trouble Twins.
And I very firmly and sternly make my way downstairs and out of the tavern.
Okay. Are you going out
Sparky's
together?
gonna turn to his brother and go, Hey, the teenager's more mature than you."
So
And you as well.
downstairs you see what's her Bart's wife, who is just kind of chilling
Yeah.
there, not doing anything.
Oh, right. Oh. Yes,
she
we've
looks
settled
like
our-
she's just
our
chatting.
friend
She's
and-
just basically chatting up her neighbors. You haven't really imposed on her.
She doesn't
too
really
much.
care if we talk to her. Now.
No, or not. Yeah, no. You haven't imposed on her too much.
Okay, cool.
Just telling you, she's still here. Where are you going next? You going outside the card or what?
Are we going in the car or are we walking?
Well, that's where the body
I'm
is.
I'm going in the cart. I don't know about the rest of you.
All right, I'll drive.
Okay.
Good,
are
'cause
all
I can't.
3 of you going?
Belmear better walk off his half-drunken stupor if he's gonna give this eulogy. So,
Oh,
not drunk!
No, he can get inspiration by giving a drunken eulogy.
Oh, absolutely.
Please no.
Yes. Don't worry, I
Oh,
got it
please.
covered. Don't look. Don't worry, I got it covered.
But we are worried.
Why? I got it covered.
Yeah, I need to be.
I give
excuses for
Belmear the
inspiration, so.
I give Belmear the most side eye ever. Just like, okay then.
Just get to this funeral. Also,
you know, Kosef, your father dealt with my brother a lot, and he had a lot of patience, so you should take some...
I'd have a bit more patience if I knew my foster father was alive.
Oh, I know. We'll find him.
that was a perception to see if I can't find a dude.
You don't see the
That was a
dude,
terrible
but
perception.
as all three of you are wandering out to your cart, I don't know exactly how you guys get in, but you can definitely see what's in the back of the cart from the front, so you're going to see this either way. The chest of gold that you brought with you has been opened, and all of its contents are out on the floor of
Yeah.
the cart. And
But they're not
the
gone?
cart, huh?
But they're not gone?
Maybe not all of them. You haven't counted, but your cart's been slightly ransacked.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Hey, shouldn't we take this inside?
Yeah.
Oh,
Does anyone?
goodness.
You can all make insight checks if you want,
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
unless you.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Oh.
Might have
I
been
am not.
Sparky. You would realize this most
Wait, I rolled a
immediately.
15 too.
Yeah, but Sparky has the more immediate access to this knowledge. Might have been that fellow who was watching your cart the whole time
Yeah, well, too bad for
because
him.
you left the cart outside.
So what's left in the chest?
There's some gold there. It looks like the gold was dug through to see if there was something hidden inside the gold.
Okay, what kind of idiot does he think we are? Okay, whatever.
He's an elf. What do you expect?
I guess I'll tell Belmear to hurry in and take it upstairs real quick.
You
Yeah,
guys are
there's
gonna
a
need to work
belonging.
together on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, then we
And to
we
scoop
pick
it
up all
back-
this stuff
back
and
together.
Scoop it in, and tell him to go hide it under the bed.
It's a chest.
Oh, or by the bed, whatever. Oh, I think while I'm going through the tavern, I'm gonna inquire from the barkeeper about a doctor for Sildar.
Okay. Doc, we don't have one of those types of things out here, unfortunately. The closest you might get is Sister Gareale on a good day.
Okay, I'll
That's
talk to
about
her
it.
at the funeral then.
Hey, Bart.
Wait, Bart's at the.
Oh wait, are we not at the tavern? Are we not taking the gold back real fast?
You're at the inn. You're outside Stonehill
We're at
Inn.
the inn.
Bart's
Bart
Provisions
at the
is
provision.
different place.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So he just goes out and he starts getting stuff and he's walking back and forth. He tells the barkeep that make sure if someone comes and asking about us, tell them we're not here,
Because
But
we're not.
or don't tell them what room we're in.
I don't tell anybody where my customers are staying, but if someone comes here and says you're here, I can't unpersuade someone of their own beliefs. Just being honest.
Well, our cart got ransacked, and I would prefer our room not to be ransacked.
Have you? This whole town.
I mean,
is-
honestly, that was kind of on us, Belmear.
Yeah, that's right.
I just was so worried about other things that I didn't think to take the test, but it's not really that important.
Yeah, unless you haven't noticed, this town isn't exactly a great place at the moment. As I've probably already heard, the Red Brands are pretty active in these parts, and they're the law here.
Red brands? What are the red brands?
Well, he's saying this to Belmear more so.
Yeah, but I'm standing next
Yeah,
to
yeah,
him.
yeah.
You remember what we were like with Mom and Pa?
Yeah. Is that going on here?
More or less.
This could be bad.
Or protection, or, you know, yeah. Well, there's a bunch of stuff.
But these red brands, are they? What race are they mostly?
Human.
Okay.
Mostly younger side. Mostly wander around. You can find them hanging out places, taking people's stuff, tripping people. There was someone actually tried to stand up to them a little bit ago. Thel, yeah, of course. He's a local wood carver. He stood up to them about a 10-day ago, and well, when they came by his shop and were bullying his wife, they murdered him.
Oh my!
And several townsfolk saw it happen. The Red Branch just grabbed his body, and no one's seen his wife, daughter, son since then.
Well, these red brands must be brought to justice. It's
I'd say, I don't know if anybody can do it, though.
Well, that's the end right, he can do it.
Sparky looks kind of upset.
Look, we got a funeral to get to.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of the Stonehill Inn. I think you probably just leave your cart where it is, but you're going to just walk across the central area over to the Shrine of Luck. I am going to take like a 2-minute break. And we'll pick up there.
all right.
Alrighty.
I don't want to deal with these red brands.
Oh, don't worry. And as you're talking about the red brands, he's like, you're like, oh yeah, by the way, they like to visit the other pub.
Okay.
Oh really?
Don't even think about it until we've had a long rest.
I'm gonna think about it. I may or may not act on it, but I'm definitely gonna think
Don't
about it.
even act on it until we've had a long rest.
Look, I can think about it. You can't stop my thoughts.
I can if I'd ask you out.
No, I've been thinking about it even more then. I've been having dreams of picking fights. What do you expect?
Actually, that sounds pretty par for the course for your brother there, Sparky.
I'm just worried he's gonna get himself killed. And then what will I do? I'll be all alone. Pokes him in the shoulder.
I survived being tortured. I'm fine.
It's because you got rescued by you know who.
Yes.
So quick little out of game question, because I guess I'd never. Are you two supposed to be twins?
No,
Or is
they're
one
No,
not.
I'm
technically
younger. I'm younger.
Okay.
No, I'm at least 20 years older than him.
Him. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm an only child, Sparky. You get used to it after a while. It would be okay.
Would it?
You don't understand, do you, priesty boy? I protect my brother. And it is my job. I am not going to go around and getting myself killed.
What are you saying? I don't protect people? Look at this armor. There's barely a dent in it. I'm great at protecting people.
Exactly. If you were protecting people, your armor would be getting dented. Because then you will be taking the blows and not the people.
To be fair, he is very young. He still has a lot to do.
What are you insinuating? That I'm inexperienced?
Yes!
Yes.
That's exactly what we're insinuating. It's a hard word.
Let's see. Sparky's like 40 something. pretty young for a dwarf, but
Well, I am 17, so I'm much younger.
I am 60 plus.
yes, very proud of yourself there. At least you made it that far.
I'm actually surprised I made it this far too. So, cheers!
Oh no.
I'm actually
Oh.
surprised you haven't. I'm actually surprised you haven't succumbed to alcohol poisoning.
That was that one night where I got really close, but the liquor devil couldn't get me yet.
I mean, the dwarven resilience
Uh-huh.
helps.
Uh huh.
Anyway, funeral.
Funeral.
You might want to mellow down, dude.
I got it. Don't worry.
He claims he's got it, Sparky. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the chaos.
I'm sure it'll be fine. If there's one thing I've learned about my brother, is that he's full of surprises.
That's a bit of an understatement.
And full of mead.
That's part of the surprise.
Sorry. Go ahead, Henry.
No, you guys, this is literally part of the game, so you guys can keep going as long as you want.
Well, Belmear, do you have something to say about our fallen friend?
But when you're ready, we'll be there when you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready for the funeral scene.
I'm ready.
Okay. I assume Sparky is too then. Okay.
Yes.
So you make your way over there. You see Miss Edith there, who is dressed herself in some darker clothes that she has found that are a little bit more resistant to the rain, or a little bit, better for it. Sister Gareale is dressed up. She's not quite so dressed down, or like you might think for a wedding. She looks kind of sparkly, or like her clothes are a little bit more sparkly than before. To Kosef, who's seen her before. So she's actually cleaned up a bit. And there's been a place for Landis to be buried, partitioned off in a nearby graveyard. So you guys are all staying inside the Shrine of Luck, and Sister Gareale starts by saying that, oh, well, sometimes, wait. Thank you all for coming on this dolorous occasion, but it need not be one that is too sad. Unfortunately, at some time in all the end of our days, we are dealt a bad hand, and when that day comes, we must be ready to meet it. Landis knew that as well as anybody and lived his life every day, looking forward to see what turn of fortune would meet him. And it just seems that today wasn't that. Edith knows that as well. And though she may mourn her husband, she, well, we all know these things happen. Unfortunately, this is not a bad place, but at least he was surrounded by people that I think he probably cared about in his own way. He was always such a kind and loving person. Wouldn't you say so, Edith? I guess that was my Landis. Unfortunate that this was the turn he got, but that's the hand we're dealt. Friends, do you have anything you wish to say before we commit Brother Landis to the earth?
If I may say a word, I found him to be a very kind man who cared for us as his cart guests. We had a great talk with him on our way, and I'm very sorry we were not able to save him.
Thank you, sir. Does anyone else have anything to say?
I'll go.
Yes, sir.
You take a big old tug of a drink real fast. Oh,
Sister Gareale looks at Belmear with a smile as he does that.
You see him like, yes, Landis. He was a fine man. It was unfortunate that his time has ended, but he is off to another adventure. We don't know where or what is going on, but he is off somewhere else. He has assisted me with making a new drink name. It is called Cart Crasher. Thanks to his help, I now have a new infamous drink. He was a bold man to go on these journeys of risking danger in life. And yet he was commemorating his wife, how beautiful she was, and how loving they are, and how he spoke very fondly of her during our travels. It is very sad that he is gone today, and he will be missed, and many have respected him, and he will maybe one day meet his wife again. To Landis! And he pours the drink on Landis's grave.
Okay.
Pour one out for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have anything to say?
Kosef?
I'm good.
Anything? Okay.
I'm good. Nope.
Well,
Kosef has become immediately just very shy in this moment. So.
Okay. Understandable. Sister Gareale continues, or concludes rather, saying,
well, friends, as we look up into the sky, we can raise our heads towards it. We can cry, let the tears stream down our face as we miss Landis, cry it all out, blame it on the rain. But we'll look even higher. For even above the clouds, the sun still shines and will shine on all of us once again. And that's all we can say and hope for, as we may see another turn in this life.
and then she bows her head, and the Undertaker will start to fold dirt over Landis's grave.
I'm actually quite depressed about this.
Belmear for once is silent.
And his traveling companions, you both see just the smallest tear begin to trickle down Kosef's face.
Oh.
But he is just stone silent. Yeah, he tries to hold it in, but the tears definitely start flowing.
Edith comes over and also starts crying next to you for her own reasons, which I assume are not your own.
No. As harsh as this may sound, he's actually not crying because of Landis.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah.
Belmear doesn't cry.
Well, if you were crying, you could blame it on the rain.
Looks like it's starting to rain.
It's been
But
raining
it's
all
not
day.
raining.
All right. Okay. And yeah. That's that.
Well, once that's over, Sparky
it's
would
over.
like
It's
to
over
talk
now.
to Sister Gareale.
Oh, hello. Hello there.
Oh, hello, ma'am. I was wondering if you would do a visit to a sick man. He's been injured in the same attack that our friend here.
Oh, okay. Yes, I can try to do that.
What did she say?
I can try and do that.
Oh, yes, we would greatly appreciate. He's at the inn resting.
Oh, okay.
He's
You show
been
me the way.
unconscious
Show
this
me the
whole
way.
time. Okay, so he leads her to the cart so she can sit in the cart while he drives.
Oh, I mean, you didn't take the cart over. You just walked across the...
Oh, we didn't? Okay.
No, it's like 50 feet away.
Oh, okay.
It's
well,
just
then.
across the street.
Cool. Okay, he leads her to their tavern room.
Okay. So she gets up there. You find Sildar, and she looks him over and will make a medicine check. See what she can determine about his condition.
Ooh.
He is slightly injured, but she will try to cure wounds.
Cool.
So she puts her hands out above him, and nothing happens.
Lady Luck must not be with me today. I guess I'll have to try again tomorrow.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to
But
make
the
him
good news is,
comfortable?
I think he'll make a full recovery. He'll be fine. He's just
that's good.
really tired right now. Once he's not so
He'll
tired,
make a
he'll wake up
full-
and you'll be able to talk to him then.
Of course he'll make a full recovery. Look at him. He's a hardy boy. And he kind of gives him a slap on the leg.
She kind of like looks back and forth like, that's not an of course. No. Many people don't make full recoveries. Kind of glance when you say that.
He's being optimistic.
Yeah, he will. Your friend, he will be fine. He just needs bed rest.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
I do
you.
appreciate it.
Oh, I did have something also to mention. I was talking to your friend Kosef, Kosef, could you introduce me to your friends?
Oh yes. This is Sparky and his older brother Belmear.
Okay. Sparky and Belmear, pleasure to meet you. My name is Sister Gareale. I run the Shrine of Luck for Taymora over here. And, yes, of course. So, okay, so here's the thing. I have a little bit of a problem. I am looking for how shall we say? I am trying to find a spellbook that belonged to a legendary mage, and that legendary mage, the knowledge is a bit hard to find. So I was going to consult a banshee, because of course the banshee's been around for a long time. The banshee would know all sorts of things, and I need somebody to go bring the banshee a suitable gift and ask the banshee a question and ask her where the spellbook is. Bowgentle's spellbook.
Aren't they evil?
Banshees?
Yeah.
They're ghosts of elves, if I recall correctly.
They are evil. That's so. They're women of unfortunately timed deaths, typically. The important point is that you could totally do this. Ask her the question for me. I kind of messed up a little bit and tripped and hurt myself. Either way, I have a potion of healing I can give to each one of you as a reward if you do this little thing for me.
Well, when do you need this by? Because there are a lot of things going on here in this.
Oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's fine. You can wait if you need to.
Got it. And he's going to turn to y'all too. Don't know how much y'all know about this, but while I was away on my little journey, I happened to overhear about some goblins.
Okay, banshee,
Wait.
goblins.
And then these
Wait.
red people.
Red brands, lots of things to do.
Right.
So
The
what's
people
going
aren't
on
red.
is-
They have
I know,
red.
but I forgot their name, so I just red brands. I know they're not red.
They could be.
So would you say?
They could be.
Back in the tavern, what were they saying about were the goblins working with the red brands?
No, they said that the goblins were working with marauders. Marauders were
Yes.
attacking trade caravans on the east end of the Tribor Trail, and the town's master was looking for someone to run them off.
Yes.
They
So he's
probably have
gonna
goblins working with them.
Yes, he's going to relay that. Be like, yeah, goblins and marauders are working together. The leader of this little
Okay.
town wanting help. So we have that. We gotta deal with these idiotic red brands, and now we gotta give this lady a book from a banshee.
No, okay. To be clear, Sister Gareale is asking you to go to the banshee and ask the banshee where this spellbook might be found.
Yes. What was the name of the spell book we have to ask for? I'm gonna
It's a
write it down.
spellbook belonging to the legendary mage. Hold on, it was like Gentle.
He's gonna ask, and why do you need it?
I was gonna ask that same question. Why would a cleric need a spell book?
I have friends, and they want it.
Are
Rest
these
assured, it is
fr-
for a very good purpose.
Are these friends good?
Yes, very good.
Insight check.
Sure. Good check.
Insight check as well. Yes.
I think that goes for all of us.
15.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Dirty
li-
20.
no lies here.
Okay, but just because she thinks they're good doesn't mean they're actually good.
Yes.
She is a cleric to a good god.
Okay.
Yes.
She thinks they're good.
But that's true. But Taymora is on the more chaotic side.
Inside.
She is good, though.
Well, look. Just because
She is
one is
good.
good does not mean one is being manipulated by the bad.
Precisely my point.
Okay, well, okay, are you gonna talk? Are you trying to say that in front of her?
Oh, you know what? My Belmear doesn't care. He had a few drinks now. He's just gonna say that.
These
I
are good. Hey, your ear is in grabbing range.
Don't you touch
Sister
her.
Belmear's gonna
Don't.
grab your ear.
He's gonna smack her hand away.
No.
Girl.
I can hit who I please.
You're gonna hit a holy woman. Oh my gosh.
You is that what you want to do?
He's not gonna punch her. He's just gonna swat her hand away.
I am gonna give a look like I'm so sorry, sister. This is just uncalled for.
Okay.
Hurt her? I didn't hurt you. You were trying to hurt me.
Who is trying to hurt you?
You tried to grab my ear.
It's not trying to hurt you.
When I didn't hurt you. I didn't try to hurt you.
There's no you here. Just make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Or
he was talking
dexterity.
to her.
Dexterity.
He was
saving throw.
talking to her whenever
You're getting your ear
Saving
grabbed, bro. Or
ability
someone's
check
trying
or
to grab
save
your ear.
throw?
You make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, No freaking way.
No,
Oh.
it's deck. You're making a dex save. So
Oh.
do you have dex save proficiency?
Oh, sorry.
No, you don't re-roll it. We're just gonna redo the numbers.
It's a +2. She beat me.
Okay. You got your ear grabbed, bro. She's like, grabs your ear so it's not moving and is going to whisper into it. These are the good type of people that you don't talk about in public.
What?
Oh, Okay,
you're
out of game.
remembering now, player, right? Or
out of game. I know what's going on.
Yes,
Yep,
okay, you do.
Yep.
He's
Yes.
just gonna-
Okay.
He's like,
she's then you would also know she's being honest.
Yep.
So confused right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna just.
You can say that. This another
mean-
player knows she is telling the truth completely.
Yes. Would Kosef know anything about
Them?
them?
Doubtful. You tell me. Do you think so?
I mean, he's got an 8 in intelligence, probably not, and they
Okay,
don't have anything to, and they
They're
don't
not
have
related to his
anything to do
backstory.
with any religious. Yeah, so yeah, no. I, as the player, know who she's talking about, but Kosef does not know.
Yeah, these are the good
Yes.
type of people you don't talk about in public.
But yes,
Okay.
Do-
Okay. I get it. Please let go of my ear.
Let's go over here.
yes. With that 20 in insight, though, I can tell that she's serious about all this.
Yes.
Okay, she's like, yeah, Belmear. These do not seem to be like the people we need to go and tussle with. These seem like decent folk.
This town has no shortage of bad people to tussle with. Sister Gareale is not one.
You're gonna tussle with a nun.
I did not. I had no intention of punching the woman. I just simply was going to smack her hand away. That is not causing bodily harm. It is a mere act of defense.
You got none grabbed by the ear.
Hey, Bryce, you never went to Catholic school. Now you have an example.
All right. Okay, that was good.
All right. So, what's the plan?
Party it up now, celebrating.
I am long resting. I
am long-
nothing but long rest at this point.
I will also long rest. Yes.
Sounds like a great thing to attempt for you two. Belmear, what are you
I
gonna do?
don't like the way you said that, but okay.
I know.
Well, you get your long rest when you finish it. Not when you start it.
I don't like the way you said that either, but okay.
Belmear is not currently going to go to the other bar where the red people are. I'm just saying red because it's shorter. Okay.
Red brands.
Red brands. He's not going to go there and.
You don't want to
that's-
carouse for 8 hours.
I mean, you know what? He will probably go.
Does that count as a long rest? Carousing for 8 hours?
No, but he can sleep off his hangover in the morning and wake up around 2.
Oh dear goodness! Wow, art imitates real life, I guess.
Yes, it's called
you know what, he's-
verisimilitude.
You know what? Fine. He's going to cruise the town a bit.
Okay, it's about 7 o'clock at night. The inn you're in right now is a little
golly.
bit more business. You can even get dinner down there if you would like.
You know what? He proceeds to go to the other bar.
Okay, cool. You bring anyone with you?
Hey, I'm gonna walk around for a little bit, try to get to know this place. Anyone want to tag along?
Sparky is very conflicted. I don't want to let my brother get in trouble by himself, but I also really need a rest.
You guys do what you want. I'm resting. I am out of magic, and I need my magic back.
Noted.
So.
I'll rest too.
Okay, noted.
You're literally causing Sparky so much anxiety right now.
Hasn't he been doing this all of his life?
Yes, and the Sparky is always very anxious about it.
Yeah, Sparky somehow comes back out. Or somehow Belmear comes out of it at the end every time. Maybe not this time, but let's see.
Oh joy.
I see gray, and I see like almost like a room, but it's very gray.
Oh, hold on. You should have
It is-
lighting.
It's all gray.
Because you don't have the right type of vision? No, you should see light in the room you're in, right?
No, I see gray.
Okay. Hold on.
I see gray. I see the interior gray and the outer black.
Okay, hold on. Let me put you two here. Because you're here. Or you can see. Let's see lighting, fog exploration, token vision, global illumination, darkness level.
By the way, if you die, we'll never forgive you.
I'd be dead.
Wait, what? So you really don't see anything?
Here, I'll take a screenshot.
No, we don't see anything.
Here. Boop, boop, boop.
Because I'm clicking on your tokens and I do see things.
Booty boo. Boop.
Oh, you don't need to put it there. Oh, it's the same thing again. Dang it, how come this is such a problem? Okay, hold on one moment. I thought I was being clever by not downloading the maps. Turns out this is more trouble than it's worth.
Womp womp womp.
Hold on, this will only take me a second to fix, though.
All right. Is this the lively one or is this the slow one?
A little bit more lively, or at
So this
least
is the other
it is on
one.
paper. I don't have tokens littered around the place.
It's fine. I'm assuming there's people all around.
Oh, there it is.
There's a little bit more. Hold on, let me. Okay. Yeah, so you have found your set way somewhere around, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night at the Sleeping Giant Tap House. It's got its own thing going on. There's actually red brands here.
He walks in. He does not do his grand entrance.
He does
Because he
not
knows
not do a grand entrance?
he does not do a grand entrance.
Okay.
Because he knows about the red brands and everything else. He's like, he doesn't want to more or less draw attention to himself just yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what do you do?
Greetings.
Hello.
May I see what you have to offer?
We have many things on offer at this establishment. What kind of things are you looking for? I'm sure we can accommodate whatever you might wish.
Oh, I don't wish for much. I just wish for a few drinks.
A few drinks you may have. What do you have to give us for your few drinks?
Money?
Money. Money is something we here accept at the Sleeping Giant Tap House.
Wait,
Do you-
what?
Money is something we accept at the Sleeping Giant Tap House.
How much do you charge for a drink?
Only a reasonable amount, sir. Coppers and silvers for the better. Gold for the best.
Ooh.
You know what? Feeling a little interesting tonight.
Oh.
Let's
What is
have-
interesting to you, sir?
Well, to find out the new interesting taste of one tavern's drinks. And he's like, you said there is some for copper. There is some for silver. And there's one for gold, correct?
Yes, sir. We do say that. That's something we say around here. Belmear,
Yes.
can you make a history check with advantage for me, please?
do history?
Sorry, I really don't mean to be doing so many history checks tonight.
It's fine.
I
There-
love history checks.
There is something about the way this woman constructs sentences that is eerily familiar to you.
Ooh, I don't like this.
It's really, but it's just on the tip of your tongue. It's like, ooh, you feel like you've heard this type of speaking before. Or it's not from this woman particularly. You're quite sure you've never met her before.
Yes.
But she
the
talks like she's
dialogue-
from a culture you've encountered before. Or like a certain type of people.
Wait. Not the other. It's not the other faction, is it?
Mm. We'll continue. Let's see. So for
Yes.
coppers, you can get yourself some cheap wine. For silvers, you can get some decent beer, different from what you've had already. And they have, as a sort of top shelf item, something called orc whiskey.
Like, well, for now, I would like to have one of your copper selection and one of your silver selection, please.
A very fine choice, sir. One which we will accommodate. One moment, please. And she goes over and starts collecting those things. And when she bends over, you see part of her sleeve pull up. And you see something that looks like a winged serpent that has an orb in its mouth tattooed on her bicep.
Do I know that symbol?
Yes, you do.
Was that the symbol from the same clan that would tortured me?
Yes. That's the Zhentarim.
He kind of quickly eyes the tattoo and then, like,
Here you go,
brushes
sir.
it off. Thank you. How much do I owe?
1 copper, 1 silver.
Here you go. He offers a copper and a silver.
Delightful business transaction, sir. Here you go. Have a good day. If you need anything else, just come back and ask. It would be my
Actually-
pleasure to serve you anymore.
I do have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I am more or less newer here for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about this establishment in this nice little town you have here?
We, at this establishment, accommodate those who have a fair amount of coin because our services are not cheap. We have the best rooms in town and as well as the best drinks. Only the best, befitting our fine customers.
I see. Would it be all right if I peruse your tavern for a bit?
You can peruse the taproom all you like, sir. But if you wish to peruse the rest of the establishment, I would insist that you rent a room and restrain your exploratory activities to that area alone.
Oh, how much is a room?
A room is 10 gold.
My, it's a lot for a room.
Only the best here, sir.
I understand. I am fortunate at that moment that where I can't spend that kind of money without hurting my pocket.
Oh, that's very unfortunate to hear, sir.
Where can I walk around, or is this just the only place I'm allowed to
Places you can see with your eyes right now.
be? I see. Well, I might go pick up a few jobs here and there and come back.
Well, if you're looking for a job, you can always talk to Glassstaff up at the manor. I'm sure he would take on someone burly as you for a job.
Glassstaff, is that you said mayor of the town, correct?
No. The mayor. The mayor. The mayor. Oh, no. Harbin's the mayor. Glassstaff is who really runs things around here.
Okay.
You want to work for him? I'm certainly he could help you get enough money to get rooms here. That's how everyone else has rooms here.
Interesting. I am interested.
Oh. Make a deception check.
I mean, he could be genuinely interested in it.
Are you genuinely interested in working for the bad guys?
No.
Well, it's persuasive enough.
And where might he be? You said that he was off at the manor?
Tresendar Manor. It's not in the best shape these days. The red brands are working on cleaning up this town and making it a good place, including the manor.
I see.
Glass
town
staff can
does-
be found there, though.
I appreciate the information. I will go meet him.
Oh, good to hear. We can always use strong people like you around these parts.
Well, I must be getting to it then, but you have a great night.
Thank you. The name's
And,
Halia, by the way.
Greetings to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What did you say your name was?
Hang on one second. Kosef.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
No.
You paused way too long.
Excuse me?
Nice to meet you, Kosef. You have a good evening.
Excuse me.
You spell.
You little turd. You little turd, Bryce. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Anything, where else are you going, Belmear?
Oh, sorry. He's just gonna like, he's gonna keep sipping on his drinks here and there, and he's gonna walk by.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
just gonna have a quick walk by the manor real fast.
Okay.
Or can I not do that?
No, you wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, one, it's nighttime now.
Okay.
We're also in medieval times. It's not like there's street lamps going all the way up the hill to the ruined manor.
True.
You more see the manor
Okay.
off in the distance, or you saw it on your way in. It doesn't
Okay.
have a lot of its walls. It's kind of broken in.
Got it.
That is the base of operations, though, for the bad guys, or at least some of these bad guys.
Gotcha. He is just gonna go back quietly to the bar, to the other bar.
Okay, Stonehill Inn.
Yes,
Where your
and
friends
then
are? Okay,
yes.
turn in for the night.
He's gonna have one. He's gonna have one more. He's just gonna ask, "What's your hearty drink?"
Hold on. Give me a moment. Ah, yes. Jiggle Song Gin. Does that sound to Sir's taste?
Does it put a jiggle on your step?
If you are so inclined.
I will accept that drink, but for a tavern bar owner, you don't seem too thrilled to be here.
Things aren't great these days. The town's best days are behind it. I don't have money to leave. I own this place, and no one visits. How do you think you would be in my situation?
Quite rough, honestly.
I have red brands come here every other 10 day, ask for gold I do not have. They threaten my wife if I do not give them gold. How do you think I feel?
It sounds like quite a predicament, but
Uh-huh.
how about I try to help?
Well, if you can do that, you can stay here as long as you want then. You can have all the drinks you want then.
Oh, that's all you had to
I
say.
don't care. You're not going to be able to do it. No one has.
Well, thank you
Wow,
for the drink.
Someone needs an espresso to cure the depresso, clearly.
How much do I owe you? Keep.
It's going on your tab.
What is my tab?
Your tab is currently 5 silver. That
He just
doesn't
goes-
mean you have to pay it out now. You have a room.
I mean, I might as well give you some money. And he proceeds to pay out 5 silver.
Thank you, sir.
Look, I might be quite a drinker, but I am a man who pays his bills.
Then you're free to drink more.
Not tonight. I need at least somewhat of a clear head.
Well,
for
I
tomorrow.
mean, eventually.
Yes. Oh, yes. Once this all blows over, I will be definitely bringing up you a lot.
hmm
So, you take a good night, sir, and
Sleep well.
and he goes upstairs.
Okay. You also turn in for the night.
Kind of when he gets in bed, he kind of like nudges, kind of like shoves his brother off a bed a little bit. Scooch over.
You're not sharing. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes, you are. That you're dwarves, so I guess you kind of have room.
Move your fat butt over.
Belmear,
Yes.
can you? Okay. Sorry. Kosef and Sparky, you can have a long rest.
Hooray!
Belmear, make a Constitution saving
Hooray!
throw.
I'm not wasted, am I?
Well, not that wasted. Yeah, you're not that wasted. You can have a long rest too.
Ooh.
But you did drink a lot.
I did drink a lot.
Rest.
And after you long rest, sometime around, you guys can wake up whenever you want and have the benefits of a long rest.
Excellent. I wake up
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
And
I'm an early riser.
that is where we'll pick up next time.
Shut the curtain. Oh, wait, we're in a different room. Never mind.
What?
We're in a different room. I forgot. The priesty boy's in a different room than us.
Early too.
Close the blinds. It's too early.
Maybe you shouldn't have stayed up so late, brother.
Maybe you should shut up.
Aw, look at you. I'm gonna go get you some breakfast.
I'm not hungover. I'm just tired. There's a difference. You've seen me drunk and hungover before. I am not that. I am just tired. And also, I have things I need to talk to you about.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
you can talk about those things now, I guess.
Okay. He's like, I visited the other bar last night.
Of course you did.
I wasn't there to get drunk. I was there mainly just to gain an atmosphere of the general area. I'll tell you, it is not pleasant.
I gathered as much.
One, a room is 10 gold. Their drinks are decent. But the problem is our rival gang is there. Or once.
Hey, Sparky,
Rival.
can you make an insight check?
Sparky goes slightly pale.
The 10 gold price he stated there is probably not the actual price of a room there. That's
Huh.
probably the price they would state to get somebody to leave.
Oh.
That's what you're able to gather.
Hmm.
But yes, they
So
I
you can tell your brother that if you want or not.
Yes, I will.
I see.
They wanted you gone.
Did you tell them your name?
Oh, of course.
No.
I said Kosef.
Did they believe you?
Seemed like it.
Oh dear, this just got 10 times worse.
But yes, the tavern lady happened to have a tattoo of the clan.
Lovely. Did she say anything else?
No, but they're actually yes, they're the leader, the mayor, no, not surprisingly, is not the leader of the city town.
Mm-hmm.
It's the name of what was his name again?
Glassstaff. Like,
Glassstaff.
Do you can Sparky can make another insight check if you want.
Okay.
this idea of a real mayor or a real person who's in charge of the town. The person who is the town master is in fact legally the town master. Just that Halia, when she relays this information, doesn't consider him to be a competent authority.
Yeah.
Yes, he's gonna relay
But
the name.
but he is actually the mayor. You can go talk to him at like the mayor's office and get mayor jobs from him and stuff like that.
Yes. He's just like the true person is running is this person.
Or at least
And-
in a might makes right sort of sense.
Yes. And that they are stationed out at the manor, the broken down manor. And they said that they have perfect jobs for people like me. I, of course, said that I would go maybe one day visit, but I have no intention.
I think that everything is just getting difficult now. I wonder if Gundren knew all this about this town.
But the problem is we need to focus on what we need to do next. Do we need to focus on the banshee? Do we need to focus on these red bins?
How far away is the banshee?
Didn't sound like it was too far away.
I guess we could take care of it real quick. Did she give us the gift we were supposed to give her, or do we need to ask her for it?
You'll need to pick it up from Sister Gareale.
Okay.
Because you didn't say you were taking the job.
Maybe, I mean, if we can do the thing that the priestess wants, maybe she'll be able to help us further.
Maybe, but we've got to be. If that's the case, we need to be on our toes. I don't know if they believed me or not, and
Probably not.
if they didn't, then we might have problems brewing ahead of us. You know what they did to our parents.
Well then, I guess the next thing we should do is the banshee thing. I really want to find Phandalin.
Banshee. All right.
I go and knock on the door. I'm like, hey, you guys up yet?
Yes!
No, I'm sleeping.
He's not sleeping!
See, I'm sleeping. Get out of here.
I'm gonna go down and get some breakfast. Whatever.
Well, I'll join you. Wait for me.
Fine. Breakfast sounds nice.
And I go and get some.
Okay,
Breakfast.
we'll
Oh,
pick
how's
up.
Sildar, Kosef?
Yeah, how's Sildar?
He's still sleeping.
He's
Okay.
in a coma.
Well, he's not in a coma. He's breathing, and he doesn't need medical assistance. He's just imagine he has
It is
like,
literally a definition of a coma.
imagine he has full hit points, but many levels of exhaustion.
And now that the session has ended, Bryce, I cannot believe you did that. I have my own backstory stuff to deal with, and now I'm being roped into your backstory. I did not sign off on this.
Yay!
How chaotic is your alignment as listed right now?
Me? Yeah, good.
You're already chaotic?
Oh yeah. Oh
You're
yeah.
not
like-
chaotic. You're not chaotic.
What?
Okay. I've yet to be persuaded of the good part. You're definitely chaotic.
No, I didn't even choose an alignment. What am I? Am I like neutral good or something?
It's up to you.
Yeah, you know what? Neutral. No, this chaotic neutral. Screw it.
That sounds about right.
Hey,
I think I'm chaotic good. I don't know.
I am.
Seems
I'd believe
sorry.
that. I'd believe that. Enough.
I'm neutral good, so I'm the most.
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
so long as none
Young,
of
you
you are
have
on
time.
wrong side
Hey.
of the line we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
hey, Belmear is willing to help out the town from these red bins.
You say that, but yet it's just and you gave them my name. Dang it!
Okay, because they don't know who you are. They obviously know whom I am.
Yes, but Kosef doesn't know that you gave him.
They know who you are, Your name is Kosef.
So if I walked up to the same lady and said, "Hi, my name is Kosef," oh, this is just.
She'd be like, "Oh, isn't that very
Do
interesting?"
you really think you're going to be walking into that establishment, Kosef?
Exactly.
I don't know.
A
I have
goody
no idea.
goody two shoes like
And-
that
and-
ain't gonna walk in a bar
And
like
as we
that.
know, NPCs never leave the building they start in.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
they
I
have,
know, that's true.
They never do. They don't have
they
lives
have
or anything.
lives. They have lives. They can wander outside of the tavern.
Look.
Yet to meet an NPC outside of their establishment.
Look. During breakfast, maybe next session, Belmear might just kind of mention it that he said he didn't use his name.
Yes, we will definitely be able to start off next session there.
Yeah, and if Kosef ever finds out, Kosef is going to whack Belmear upside the head with his mace.
Good luck, bro.
You're challenging a pugilist, sir.
Yes, I am. I may be neutral good, but when my honor is questioned like that, when my good name is questioned, I get defensive.
This way, you're protecting him.
Sir, you don't even have a good name yet.
I have a good name. I take offense at that. I have enough tragedy in my backstory that I don't need to be roped into yours. Thank you very much, Bryce.
I think it's too late for that now.
Oh, yeah, Belmear can have inspiration. Well, there we go.
Oh my god.
Can I say I thought I did darn pretty good at that funeral.
It was good.
It's good.
Yes.
I completely forgot to mention how he loved his wife.
It did get mentioned, though.
Yes.
Yes.
How do I check
Yes.
inspiration?
I already did.
Yay!
Maybe you just...
Thank you.
Yes. And now that my head has done some thinking, I know who Sister Gareale was referring to back in that last scene. So
Right.
Oh boy, if we meet them, things are gonna get interesting.
So they're not good?
I'm not saying either way.
See, now you have me second guessing even what you know. I'm almost thinking we're thinking something different, or you're just really playing coy. You're just really playing coy, aren't you?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
That's fine. That's fine, or not. I don't care. One way or another, honestly.
And I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe they won't show up in the campaign at all. Maybe
That's
Henry's
more
got
likely.
something. Maybe Henry's got something completely else up his sleeve. I don't know. I don't know how his crazy little mind works.
Henry is very clever.